Welcome back, y'all. I hope you enjoyed last week's video of some of the fun things we did while we were in Portland for the summer. Like I said, we did so many things, so I tried to split it up a little. So here are the top three things that we did. Why? Uh-oh, what's Oakley doing?
Ready to catch him? It goes pretty fast.
Okay,
You're gonna have to put the phone down.
I got him. Number one on our list is Desert of Maine in Freeport. This place was such a blast for the kids. When you first walk in after buying your tickets, there's a large wooden playground that the kids enjoyed climbing on for a bit. Once we were done that, we made our way towards the desert area. It's 20 acres of rolling sand dunes and forest area. We walked down to the train pickup area, and this was probably the kids' favorite. They just loved riding on the train.
What's that? Do you want to ride the train? This is fun. Okay, this is fun. That's
So the train picks you up and does just a short 15-minute loop and will drop you off at the different stops. Our first stop was the fossil dig area. This area had large sandboxes and tools to dig up and brush off the dinosaur fossils. There was also a sandbox area, and the kids just had a blast. Right next to the fossil dig was the gemstone village. This part was so neat. I don't even know how to describe it. Kind of like a corn maze, but wooded and for little fairies or something. There were little sandbox areas throughout the maze that you could dig through and find little gemstones. Our kids were kind of little to do this, but I did see some older kids doing it, and it was pretty neat what they were finding in the sand. Once you get to the end of the maze, there's a big tree house with a ladder and slide, and then this cute little gnome house. It was so cute and even had furniture inside, which the kids were just adorable, sitting down at the table and pretending to eat. This place was so much fun, such a blast for the kids. When we were done at the Gemstone Village, we just hopped back on the train and were able to drive back to where our car was. They also have hiking through the forest that you can do, and I think there's a campground too. You can even go and take your tents and camp overnight. So, if you have kids, this is definitely a fun thing to do if you're in the area.
Okay, look, look. Hey. Ow, meow, 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 meow. You gotta go.
Number 2 on our list is Peaks Island. You buy tickets for the ferry, which leaves right out of Portland, and ferry is the only way to get to the island. So while we were waiting, they were loading up groceries for people who were staying on the island, and then there was a line of cars for people who wanted to drive over there or were staying over there, and you drive your car right onto the ferry. The kids absolutely loved the ride over. It was pretty short, super cool to see all the boats and some old forts out in the water. Once we got there, we ate lunch, of course, lobster. The island has a few restaurants, some shops, and you can rent a golf cart to drive around for the day. We rented one and just did a quick loop around. It was absolutely beautiful. The views of the ocean and checking out all the houses. This is definitely a fun day trip, either with kids or not. I highly suggest checking it out. Last on our list is Portland Headlight. We didn't spend a long amount of time here as it was really hot this day and the kids were melting, of course. The views were beautiful though. It is dog friendly, so of course we brought Tacoma. There is a long walking path that goes by the water. We didn't do all of it because, like I said, it was a little hot for the kids that day. But once we were done walking around by the lighthouse, we were ready for lunch and there were two food trucks around. So we grabbed some lobster rolls, of course, and found a pretty shaded area up on the hill to eat. There is a little playground area and a beach area too, I think, if you stay for a longer time and want to make a full day out of it. Otherwise, you can just make it kind of a quick trip if you want to go, see the lighthouse, see the views real quick, and then head on to your next place. What do you think? Is this fun? This is so pretty. Hi to the camera. So pretty. See all the flowers.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Flying, get on board. We're smiling on top of the world. Dangerous times, don't fly too high.
Thank you all again so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know if you've been to any of these places or if you're planning a trip to Portland and you think you're going to check out one of these places. They're all definitely great options. So I will see you guys again next Wednesday.